Hi, it's Sir Stillwater. The next video in the Great Building series. This is the Lotus Temple. Lotus Temple is a contemporary era building in Forge of Empires, and pretty cool looking, in my opinion. Um, yeah, you look at the colors and the shapes and the curves and the lotus flower. Yeah, it's pretty cool balance and symmetry. But it's one of those great buildings that I've never built. I have 8 of 9 blueprints to build it. One of these days I will go ahead and build it, but I'll speak to why it hasn't been on my rush to build list. Um, and let me jump over there and talk about that now. Okay, Lotus Temple. This is really cool. Here I am at the Forge of Empires wiki over at forgeofempires.fandom.com/wiki. I'll put a link down below so you can come read more about it and check out the site. It's a pretty cool site. No affiliation, just a good resource. Let's see. Lotus, a temple of New Delhi, is a house of worship, and it's a real building. That's pretty cool. It's another one of these cool buildings that I'll have to go out and do some research on when I'm done doing this. But it looked like it was completed in 1986, so it's not that old. I guess 86. I guess okay. I guess that's almost 40 years ago. So either way, it's not that old in the grand scheme of things, considering some of these great buildings are centuries and centuries old. But pretty cool. Here's the history on it. It's contemporary era. The costs are 500, 150, pretty cheap. Look at that. For something this high of an era, it's only 150, and then 200 for robots, and then 450 for what is this? Bionic data, and then 450 for gas. But it's kind of interesting. It's a 6x6, so decent sized footprint. Not crazy, but not too small. I mean, not very small. Roads required, of course. And then it produces coins and happiness. It's another one of the coin and happiness, suite of great buildings. So I'm going to put some videos together that's going to talk about these different types of buildings. Maybe some people are like looking for, I don't know, different angles at what great buildings can focus on a certain area and stair-step growth or whatever. Maybe I'll just do some videos in that, that thought thread, if you will. So either way, back on topic. So requires 60, of course, 60 for level 1. It's pretty standard. Happiness, 2,400. You get 67 happiness per square. If you're building population, this happiness will help you there. Coins, 10,100 at level 1. Really, at this point, in this era, if the coins matter, I mean, I don't know. I just don't get it. But it is what it is. At level 10, you get 10,000 happiness. That's pretty substantial. 278 happiness per square. And then coin production's 50,800. Really, I mean, even long before this era, I'm at the point where it's just sitting there just piles of coins at millions and millions. So 50,000 a day is really not moving the needle at all. But I don't know, maybe some people played the game different and then they burned through their coins in different ways or something. I don't know. Yeah, if you know, leave it below. I'm really interested in knowing because I've never had that problem. You do early in the early eras. You're like, man, you're coin poor and your supply poor and your goods poor and FP poor and just trying to get anything to kind of keep the game moving. But once you start getting up to these later eras, you should have pretty good bank of coin supplies and maybe goods, depending on what you're doing or how you're playing it. So that's it. That's all I wanted to cover on the Lotus Temple. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. I've never built it. I have 8 of 9 prints, so maybe I will build it. Maybe I'll build it soon. My big scarcity is going to be square footage to place it. So that said, what are your thoughts of it? Leave them below. If you have questions, comments, suggestions, all that good stuff, please leave them below. Thanks for watching. More great buildings coming. Have a great day. See you next time.